What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday. It's official. Great Tuesday is upon us. I love it, man. You know, Monday's over. Not to say Mondays are bad, but Mondays are very hectic and chaotic, especially here at Titan Medical Center. Just getting everybody in from the weekend and stuff like that, especially, you know, from Titan. So when we have big events like we had this weekend, like our Iron Bay Classic, my man Jose Santiago Santran put on a heck of a show, a heck of a production. So big shout out to those guys. And Titan Medical Center, the Titanettes, and Team Titan are proud to be a part of that event and proud to be a part of the family. You know, that's what it is. It really feels like that. It's like none other. When you go to some of these shows, it doesn't feel like that. And Iron Bay Classic definitely does. So it was really, really awesome event. Great crowd, great competitors. I couldn't believe it. First national qualifier this year. So that was exciting, right? And some of those athletes were really, really awesome. Plus, there was a military division, which was awesome. So that's what I'm saying. What up? How you doing, Jose? Jose's on here. How you doing, dude? Absolutely. So, yeah, so that's kind of what we did this weekend. But that's the weekend. So the weekends are usually very, very awesome, and we usually have a lot of events going on. There's usually no downtime on the weekends, but Monday we come into all that. So all the people we talked to over the weekend, all the people from social media, all that. So Mondays are really crazy. So Titan Tuesday, I always feel great, invigorated even more. I get to talk to you guys about all this cool stuff, from medical therapies that we do, like our therapy of the week, like our Titan Fat Burning Cream, which is this week's therapy of the week, which is awesome. It's great for everybody. So I always get the question like, John, what is the fat burning cream? Does it burn fat? And then you get more educated people saying, you can't burn fat, right? There's not a cream that burns fat. And they're absolutely right. I wouldn't disagree with that. I would use the fat burning cream, and that's what we call it, right? What it does is it mobilizes fat, right? It takes fat out of the cell and it puts it in the bloodstream. At that point, the only way to really get rid of fat is through oxidation, like oxygen, right? And when you're burning fat, I mean, that's the real way to get rid of fat. More muscle you have, the more fat you can burn too, as well, in most cases. So it's awesome to use this fat burning cream, males and females, and you can use it for a variety of different reasons. So some of the competitors use it, right? They hit those tough areas that won't tighten up. The cream does a couple different things as far as shrinking fat cells in that area and tightening the area to make it more aesthetically, look better. It's going to aesthetically look better. It's going to aesthetically look nice, tight, glisten, and it should get rid of some of the cellulite that's in that area too for a lot of the women that use it on their legs or different areas. I know guys that use it on neck areas. It all depends, and you can use it whenever you want. So when you're going out on that hot date, or you want to go out in the bikini and maybe the legs aren't right, ladies, and whatever it is, if there's a problematic area that you feel uncomfortable with, you can apply this and it will make it more aesthetically, looking a lot better aesthetically. So at that point, the look of it, the aesthetic look will look a lot better. So Titan Fat Burning Cream, therapy of the week, check it out. A lot of the ladies like it. A lot of the guys use it. So you can use it for a variety of different places, from the stomach area, right, to the arms, to the neck, pretty much anywhere. The hips for the ladies, glutes, so their butt. We have a lot of ladies that do that. What's up? How you doing, guys? Nice to see you. So at that point, you can use the Titan Fat Burning Cream whatever you want, right? Except for internally, you don't want to swallow it or do anything internal with it. I want to make sure you don't do that. And males and females can use it. So whatever you're trying to do to make the skin look more aesthetically, pleasing, to say, you want to use the Titan Fat Burning Cream, and you can use this with all of our different therapies. This is doctor prescribed. It's not over the counter. And one big difference. So I see some of these other things out there that say they do this, right? The difference is this. Some of those creams that you put on, they give you this horrible burning sensation. Horrible. You're like, oh, it must be doing something. It feels like it's really burning my skin. That is not something you need. It doesn't need to tingle or feel like a burning sensation or uncomfortable. You apply this on, and you can use a screen with it, or you can use saran wrap with it. You can use it at night. You can use it before training. At that point, it's very effective, and you're not going to feel any discomfort when using it. That's a plus for you guys or females. So check out the Titan Fat Burning Cream. If you guys want any more information about it, what's in the fat burning cream. So I want you guys to check out my newsletter. The newsletter has all the ingredients in it. I can tell you what's in it, like aminophylline, phosphatidylcholine, retinol. There's a couple other ingredients, like caffeine. I want you to check out the newsletter, though. The newsletter is going to tell you all about this. Also, check out YouTube. Go and subscribe there. The videos for the Titan Fat Burning Cream are there. They explain it more in detail. They have all the ingredients there. You can also check out our web. Well, I don't even know if the Titan Fat Burning Cream all is on the website, but check out the newsletter. We'll have it up on the website for you guys, so you guys can check it out on there too. We just went through an awesome update on the website, so check it out. All the clothing's up there. If you don't know what we do at Titan Medical Center, let's just cover this real quick. So, we do hormone replacement therapy, medical weight loss, vitamin amino acid injectable therapies, rejuvenation detox, sexual relationship enhancers, and a lot more. Whatever you're trying to do to look, feel, or perform better, we can definitely help you out. Nationwide, that means everybody, right? Call or text us, 727-389-3220. You like that, right? Pat, I got the Wolverine chops. For me, it doesn't take long to get a beard. I'm Greek, so I think 2 or 3 days, and I'm at this level. So all I gotta do is just shave. 2 or 3 days later, just do that, just line it up, ready to go. If you guys do shave, because we covered this on Friday, so if you shave your body or anything, check out our last podcast from Friday. Me and Big Drew covered like what we do, how we man groom or shave our chest and stuff like that, and don't get irritation, ingrown hairs, or anything like that. It's really cool. I guess girls can benefit from some of the information we give out there too, but it's mainly the week. Iron Bay Classic was a weekend wrap-up. We were out there representing hardcore. I posted the pictures online so you guys can check it out with some videos. Lots of cool trophies, lots of cool giveaways. So that was awesome. All right, so why do we have protocols for regiments? So patient asked me this question, so I figured I'd answer it. I thought it'd be a pretty straightforward answer, and you guys are probably like, yeah, it's probably pretty straightforward. Why do we have protocols for regimens? We have protocols for regimens because that's what usually works for patients, and that's what works for our patients. So our protocols for Titan Medical Center may be different from somebody else's protocols in their center or whatever it may be. But we've been around for almost 7 years now. All our patients are pretty happy about where they're at result-wise, health-wise, and just in life as far as quality of life, feeling. So what our protocols are and what somebody else's protocols are may be different, but our protocols are made for our patients and what we're doing. So it cannot be compared apples to apples. I just want to throw that out there for you guys because somebody asked me about that. Why isn't your protocol exactly this protocol? Because there's different protocols. Doctors think different ways, and that's just the way it is. So we have the Titan Medical Center protocols, and our protocols usually definitely work. And if you ask our patients out there, I think they're pretty happy, and we have a pretty good reputation. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all the success, all the referrals. Please, guys, if you're on Instagram, tag 3 friends, put @ and then tag like 3 of your buddies. John, Stacy, Fit Opera Girl, what's up? So I got to see her, Yetta, right? She came in the office yesterday. I didn't get to see her in the office yesterday, but I got to see her Saturday. She won, so congratulations to her. She's awesome. She's had her own transformation. If you're checking out Instagram, Fit Opera Girl, that's what her thing is. But it's really cool. She always had a smile on her face. That's what I noticed about her. She repped us hardcore, wearing the Titan shirts. I appreciate you. She's going to be at Hurricane Bay. She's going to represent there. But she's an opera singer. That is cool. It's short. I wouldn't think she could belt it out. And I'm going to try to get down there to see the show if I can get out of Fashion Weekend this weekend and see her. Hopefully it's another weekend so I can definitely check it out. But it's really cool. You see some of these different people and they just have this vibe about them. And this is one of the people that I definitely felt that vibe from. So big shout out to you, Yetta. You're awesome. So we talked about protocols. So when we talk about protocols, and we get these questions all the time too, missing components of hormone replacement therapy. So I get it all the time. Hey, listen, my doctor prescribed me testosterone. Hey, that's great. How long have you been on testosterone? I've been on it for 6 months, John. So how are you feeling? Oh, I still feel kind of tired. I have water retention. This guy feels like he's bloated all the time and everything like that. I'm more irritable. I think I'm just going to get off the testosterone. I think the testosterone is making me like this. And I always throw it back in their court. Have you checked your estrogen levels, your estradiol levels on a blood test? And they usually tell me, no, my doctor didn't check that, or she didn't check that. And I'm like, well, why not? They said I need to, or, I don't know why, I don't know. So if they're going to check your hormones, we know that testosterone, exogenous testosterone, that means testosterone put from an outside source. whether it's an injectable, whether it's a cream you're applying, whether it's a troche or an oral lozenger, whatever it may be. However you're taking exogenous testosterone from an outside source, you're putting it inside the body. So your body and your receptors for your hormones in your brain are going to pick this up, and they're going to tell, right? There's a signal that goes from your brain to your testicles, or for girls, it's down to your ovaries, and at that point, that signal is going to get turned off, especially for guys. It gets turned off. That signal then is turned off, so it's not working. There's no communication between there. The testicles go through atrophy, they get shrinkage, and they get turned off. So at that point, we need to introduce HCG. Well, the aromatization for testosterone, and we know it's going to aromatize into estrogen and DHT, we know we want to block that. We don't want high estrogen levels. And I know it's a big thing out there, and people are like, well, why not? What's high estrogen? Where should I be at? And it should really be on how you feel, and within a normal range, the reference range. So not within a multiple range of my testosterone's here, multiplied by this, it should be my estrogen level, it should be high like here. No, that's not how it should be. You should be having estrogen levels within range, not too low and not too high, obviously, because you get negative side effects. If it's too low, you'll feel too dry, achy. You could have libido issues, muscle cramps, soreness. So that's not good. High estrogen levels, water retention, irritability, fat deposits, possible gynecomastia. So at that point, you don't want it too high either. It's all about harmonic balance in your body. Your body comes from nature. Think about it like that. You want nature, harmonic balance. You want everything working properly at optimal levels so it can all work and give you the optimal result and the quality of life that you really, really want, that you're really, really striving for, that you're paying for, that you want to go after. So these are priorities to me. I want to make sure my body, all organs, all hormones, everything is working properly, and I'm feeling good too. It's not just about numbers. So don't let anybody or any doctor say, well, your numbers are good. Well, doc, I don't feel good. Why don't I feel good? I don't know. You feel, I don't know. You look good. On paper, you look good. So it's just in your head. You're living in your body. You know your body better than anybody else. And you think that something's really, really wrong. Maybe you should get a second opinion from somebody. Or a third, possibly. You never know. I met a lot of different doctors, practitioners, and some are really, really good. And some are very, very stubborn. And they're thinking that what I say is gold. And this is the only way. I don't care what you say. I'm the doctor. That's not the way to be. They should definitely be listening to you as a patient. You're, paying them, essentially, either insurance or out of your pocket. And at that point, they should listen to your problem of what it is. Now, you can't be telling a million problems about life stories and everything like that. A physical or mental issue that you think that you need to address with your practitioner or medical doctor. If that's what their service is for you, like their core of care, then they should listen to you and they should help you out and want to find out what is the problem and the root of the problem, not putting Band-Aids over it. Like if a guy comes in and he says, hey, listen, doc, I'm depressed, I have ED issues, fat deposits, I'm just not feeling myself. Instead of giving me antidepressants, or we get them Viagra or Cialis or whatever it is, and just covering up these issues or possibly making them worse. Because if they do give them antidepressants, unless it is low testosterone, they haven't even tried to raise the testosterone levels, like I told you, receptors in the brain, so testosterone. So mood enhancing, self-awareness about yourself, feeling good about yourself, that happens in the brain, and that is hormone related in a lot of times. So if you can correct that problem, you might not have to give them antidepressants, or you might not have to take antidepressants. Now, some people, they have to take them, all right? It is what it is. Cholesterol medication, some of these medications, you got to take it because your life is possibly depending on it, or mental stability possibly maybe depending on it. So I'm not telling you just stop taking your medications. But if there is a root problem, try to fix that problem before you start adding on or covering these problems up with Band-Aids. Like I see a lot of the different times, and a lot of patients come to us. They don't get listened to by the practitioner. They get 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Our patients get 30 to 45 minutes with a practitioner, medical doctor. At that point, they get all their questions answered. And if you don't, or you haven't, you contact me directly. I'll make sure that we take care of you. I promise you. I get a lot of people, they don't think that is gold. I promise you guys, there's an issue and you try to contact me, I'm going to get back to you. I promise, no matter where I'm at in the world. That's the best thing about technology. The world. You can pretty much communicate wherever you want to whoever you want. You can do video conferencing, or you can call them, or you can even text them. So I love that about technology. Technology is great. It helps us in a lot of different ways, and it might hurt us in a lot of different ways. People are getting lazier because of technology. It's so easy to do these things. Instant gratification for some of the things. It takes over. Another example I give is my son. I think we were more active at my age at 10 than he is at his age. And the reason is Nintendo was just coming out, right? We didn't know about video games. Atari was out and stuff like that. But, my dad played Atari at that point. I didn't play Atari. I was out playing with my brothers, kids, being active, getting out there. I think the biggest distraction back then that parents and other people used to complain about was the telephone. Why are you on the telephone for half an hour, hours on end? Girlfriends talking to their boyfriends and such. I need to use the phone. You remember those days, right? It's crazy how we've advanced. It's just nuts. All right,
we got a heads up here. We have issues with restream on Facebook. YouTube is up, so I posted.
Okay.
And I posted redirected from Facebook to YouTube.
All right, so hey guys, I'm with you guys on Instagram. You guys are with me. I'm with you guys. So let's finish up the show. All right, so we talked about the components from HCG and an anti-estrogen. So let's go into the benefits of HRT. So benefits of HRT. Benefits of HRT, there's a lot of different things it's going to help you with. Like I said, sleep. It's going to help with energy. Should help with recovery, lean muscle mass, feeling a well-being. That means feeling good about yourself again, the confidence back. People lose that confidence about themselves and they think, why? Why am I broken down like this? Why do I feel like this? I don't know why I feel like this. And they feel like I'm depressed. I just don't know what's going on. I am not myself. That's probably why. Have you blood tested and see where your hormones are at? And don't let a normal doctor tell you, well, like everything came back normal. I just went over this today with one of my tight nets. Now, normal on a testosterone total test from LabCorp is 264 to 916. That's what the reference range is. It's such a big reference range. So if you come back at 265, you are within normal limits. I don't care if you're 18 years old or you're 80 years old. You're normal. I don't care. No deficiency, no testosterone for you. I don't care how you feel. Here's some Viagra. Here's some antidepressants. I'll see you next month. Have a good one. All right? So that's not the way it should be. So you want to have optimal levels, right? Especially if you're younger. Usually younger, and we talked about this too. 18 to 21, you should be feeling your very, very best. That should have been your rock out years. Hormone-wise, testosterone-wise, you should be at your very, very peak. And then every year after that, you're going to start going downhill. And it's just a decline, and, we basically... We die, we go through our dying stages. It's just a slow death. I hate to think of it like that, but that's what aging is. It's just a slow death. So we wither, we die. I think of flowers all the time. They go through their awesome blooming process. They look the best at that point, and then after that, they start withering, and they die, and they're gone. So it's just a circle of life. You gotta love it. But we want to keep you as young as possible if we can. Look at Art going away on the background. All right, so so HRT, many benefits, all right? And we're getting more and more research out there that is showing more and more benefits. So all those myths about cardiovascular problems and all that, those are starting to become myths themselves because we're starting to see that it doesn't cause cardiovascular issues and such, that all these doctors are so problematic about, even prostate. I just posted in our preventative medicine group an awesome research about post prostate cancer survivors going back on testosterone replacement therapy and actually helping them out. So it's really controversial, especially with older doctors and younger doctors, more cutting edge. They're going back and forth, but the research is starting to be there. And we have to think about it logically. Think about this logically. And this is the fact too, that most prostate cancer people, men, because men only have prostates, at that point, those guys have low testosterone, we're deficient for testosterone. and they have prostate cancer. Now, we think about young guys, right? 18 to 21. We just talked about that block. Those guys are at their peak of testosterone levels, the highest it's going to go. Now, were they healthy or were they not healthy? Did they have prostate cancer or not? No. That's what I'm saying. If you're at your healthiest and you have the highest peak, at that point, when you're at your oldest, you shouldn't be at the lowest peak. You should be right in the middle, and it just depends on your age and what else is going on. If there's some serious issues health-wise, testosterone replacement therapy might not be for you. So it's not just for everybody. I want to make sure that we're clear on that. I mean, I think it does wonders for males and females and all these different aspects, but some people, it's a scenario-by-scenario case, and it might just not be for you. Not to say that we don't have other therapies for you, though. That's the cold hard facts. Hercules Potion, Tight and Complete, ECA Stack Plus for some people. It's awesome. What's up, Carla? How you doing? Yeah, so we see all kinds of people out there, all kinds of love showing. I appreciate all the pictures for you guys tagging us in your clothing, your leggings, your shirts, you training. That's awesome. I also posted another study about activity in 55-year-old males and females and how it keeps you young. All right, think of a car that sits there. It doesn't get any play. It sits, it rusts, it dies. You try to start it, it's the worst. Mostly cars that are fluid and keep running, you keep working with them, you keep them up on maintenance-wise, they're going to last a lot longer. They're going to work a lot better. You take care of it. You should take care of yourself the exact same way. Your body's a temple, so that's what it is. It's just what it is. Sleep. Let's talk about sleep, guys. Sleep is very, very important. I get a minimum of sleep these days. I'm getting a couple hours, here or there, maybe 6 hours at tops, just because I'm working a lot of hours. It is what it is. My therapy's helped me out a lot, and I go into a deep sleep. So we want to talk about sleep. There's bad sleep and good sleep. The bad sleep is you cannot get into a deep sleep, that REM sleep, right? The good sleep, you get into that REM sleep, you go out, you're knocked out. Even if you got 6 hours, you can wake up refreshed. And that's how I am. I can literally wake up refreshed after 6 hours and go for another 14 hard as hell. So that's what it's really about. And those people that don't get that REM sleep, they're not in a full sleep. Their body doesn't repair itself as good, right? They don't feel as energetic the next day. They feel down, they feel groggy. That's not good sleep. And that could be from them worrying or something else. I mean, there's a lot of different things. So how do you get to that sleep? Well, there's different therapies that we offer that will get you to that sleep. So we can help you out there. Other things, de-stress, right? Let's put the therapies aside. You can de-stress. Yoga, meditate. And I don't do yoga, but it's for some people. Meditation's another great one. Praying's good for some people. Boxing's good for some people. Whatever it is that can take your mental stress away. Some people it's going to the beach. Some people it's being with a certain person. Whatever it is, find what it is. De-stress yourself. Make sure you can do it, because every day you might be just stressed out or thinking about what's going to happen the next day. You either can't go to sleep or you go to sleep and start waking up every hour. You don't want to be either one of those people, because you will not get the proper sleep that you need. Yes. You like the part about the younger years. I like the part about the younger years. I mean, I'm 38, man. I mean, at that point, I'm almost 40. I don't know how you guys feel. I know Shree's like, you're not, I'm getting old. I'm feeling like I'm starting to get old. Inside, not really. Outside, I'm like, damn, I'm starting to get old. Now, I feel like I've gotten better over the years too, and that's how you should feel, because it's all about progress. So you want to keep yourself as young as possible, and doing that is taking care of yourself, checking your hormones, proper diet, sleep, right, and exercise or activity. It's key. All right, so let's cover Ultimate Health Bible. Ultimate Health Bible, chapter review, chapter 8. And it's my favorite, and it went right along with the Titan Talk today. It's on hormone replacement therapy. Hey! So hormone replacement therapy we talk about in the book. If you haven't seen the book yet or got the book, hi! Mag just joined. All the girls are here. What's up? How you guys doing? So check it out. The Ultimate Health Bible, your guide to anti-aging, fat loss, and disease prevention. So I hope you guys got this. This book is awesome. It's got all the knowledge in here from me and Jeff Bahar. It's broken down in layman terms so you guys can understand it. Whether you're an amateur or you're seasoned in nutrition or fitness or hormones, this will definitely have some secrets and some tips for you guys. I promise you. And if you guys have any questions about any of the chapters, I'd be more than happy to answer them, and I know Jeff would too. Plus, we're always supplying free information, education to you guys that goes right along with this. So you guys can get this anywhere, Barnes & Nobles, Kindle, anywhere, Amazon, anywhere major books are sold. The Ultimate Health Bible, your guide to anti-aging, fat loss, and disease prevention. Pick up your copy today. Put me a review down. Send me a receipt, and I'll hook you up with some free Titan gear or a discount on your therapies. Love it, guys. I promise you guys. It's awesome. This weekend, get this, because we got a pretty packed weekend here. All right, this weekend, we have our events. So Titan Medical Center presents the St. Pete Fashion Show. We will be there, the St. Pete Fashion Weekend. We take over all weekend. We have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday, September 12th, opening night soiree, red carpet, cocktail party, and art viewing. Titan Medical Center, John and Sharice will be in the house, rocking and rolling, dressed to impress, talking to all you guys. And these are all for charities. These are all charity events. So we're doing it for a great cause. So come out, hang out with us, talk with us, see some of the Titanettes, get some pictures, and have a great time, right? Friday, Fashion Night Out. Dress your most fashionable attire. Join us for Fashion Night Out. Meet and greet with designers and models. So Friday is going to be a big one too. So we're all going to be out, dressed to impress. All the models are going to be there. We're going to talk to people and, do our thing. So I think it's just going to be a really cool meet and greet. And you're going to see some of the models on the runway. Titan Medical Center will have their girls on the runway. And we will be doing a fashion show. Donna Crowley is putting on Fashion Weekend. She's awesome. We worked with her last year. Very, very cool events, all nights. Saturday is the fashion show. So Saturday, we will have a fashion show. Titan will be, putting out some of our great designs, our leggings, some of our different tops, some of the lifestyle attire that you guys have not seen yet, that we're selling on the website. And at that point, you guys will get to see some of these girls rocking it and guys rocking some of this attire that's brand new, tight and fresh. You guys are going to love this gear. I promise you. If you guys have seen it or have some of these pieces, you guys already know. It's first class and always the best. I promise. All right. So poll question. What supplements have you tried to boost your energy and focus and fat loss? So what have you tried? Now, there's a lot of different supplements out there. There's a lot of different things, right? I've seen a lot of different things. I've took a lot of different things before Titan Medical Center, and I've done Titan Medical Center for 7 years. So at that point before then, I know the big ones was like NO Explode. That's the one I used to take. And man, I had to go to the bathroom every time I used to take that. So I would take it before I go to the gym. It would definitely get you zoomed, but I had to go to the bathroom before, which would suck, man. Because you're the gym bathrooms, they're the dirtiest, right? They're just the dirtiest. So what do we have? All right, so it's a dirty thing. So at that point, that's a supplement that I know was used a lot. Oxy Elite was used a lot. There's some different ones out there. I don't even know because I don't go into supplement stores anymore. I pretty much eat my protein when I need, so I don't get any protein. I don't have to really get any. Injections, I'm doing all my vitamins, all my amino acids, usually by injectable. So at that point, injectable amino acids, injectable vitamins, they're the best, highest transportation rate, fastest way, and higher absorbency to get in the body. So when you're taking these, I just heard the other day, so this guy was talking about how he has to drink branched chain amino acids all day long. I'm like, why? I have to make sure that my muscles aren't going to a catabolic effect, that I'm getting the recovery. I want to make sure that I'm just getting optimal levels and optimal amount of branched chain amino acids. So you're drinking that all day long. Yeah, well, what if you forget? What if you leave it? What if it gets hot? I mean, that stuff doesn't taste good, right? Why should you have to commit to drinking that all day? Can you do that? Is your boss at your job going to let you have a drink all day long? No, probably not, right? So for him, it was optimal because he's a CEO. For me or you, I'm on the go, so I'm just like you guys, right? I can't hold something with me all the time. It's hard for me just to hold a liter of water with me all the time. And I forget that in a lot of places. So what I do is I'll do my injectable branched chain amino acids in the Titan Complete. And it has branched chain amino acids. There's only 3 branched chain amino acids. Leucine, isoleucine, and valine, okay? So those are the only 3 branched chain amino acids. Those are in Titan Complete. You got your B complex, which is Titan Complete. Mixed in Titan Complete, which is methionine, acetylcholine, and choline. Also, you have L-carnitine in there. So this creates a lot of different great effects for you as far as energy, as far as not going to a catabolic effect, helping with your recovery the next day, because that's essentially what we do. When we do activity and we work out, we're breaking down muscle. We're breaking it down. We're ultimately destroying it. So at that point, you got to give it all the best parts or all the best labor parts, right, to build it back up, to be stronger, bigger, to sustain more, be able to be stronger for you. And that's really what it is. Because if you break it down and you're not giving it the proper nutrients for recovery, you could be doing yourself a lot worse than good as far as losing muscle and maybe not gaining or staying the exact same. So you're just putting all this effort into nothing. So don't do that, right? Don't just spin the wheels like a hamster. Make sure you know what you're doing. Be effective in what you're doing. Have a plan. Attack it with that plan.
Here are the answers right here on the bottom right.
All right. Where am I seeing?
26.4. You see them right here?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right. So, poll question. What's something that we try to boost your energy, focus, and fat loss? So, 26% said energy drinks.
Pretty popular.
40% said caffeine from coffee. The other 33.3% said over-the-counter energy pills. All right, so let's get into these. Energy drinks. How much do you think you're spending on energy drink if you're doing energy drinks? I know some girls out there or people that are drinking 3 to 4 energy drinks per day, whether it be Red Bull, Monsters, Bangs, whatever it is, right? How much are you spending on each can? $2, $3, $4 a can? I don't know. I haven't bought one in so long, so I couldn't tell you. At that point, what is in the can? What are you getting? Yeah, you might be getting creatine or super creatine, or you're getting caffeine or whatever it is. You still got to break it down the exact same way. Still got to break down the gastro tract. Still got to go down like that. You're not going to absorb all of it. What else is in it? Is there any garbage that's in it that you're taking in? You don't know that. So what could be more effective? ECA Stack Plus? Probably. Definitely. Most likely. If you don't have any cardiovascular problems or any health problems that would make this or contradiction and medications possibly, then the ECA Stack Plus is definitely the way to go. One pill is going to take you through your whole day and not have you drinking these energy drinks or multiple scoops with a massive amount of caffeine in it. You shouldn't be taking in 1,200 milligrams of caffeine a day. That's just, it's crazy. 800 milligrams. I mean, I see some pretty exuberant amounts out there. Don't do that.
Doctor prescribed.
Yeah, doctor prescribed, monitored. We know where it's coming from. We know what's in it. Ephedrine, caffeine, B12, chromium, and aspirin. That's it. So anything else that could possibly affect you negatively that could be in those drinks is not going to be in this. That's a positive. So caffeine from coffee, 40%. Now I can actually respect this one. Coffee's been around a long time. And I know a lot of people that have used coffee for a long time as pre-workouts or energy. So at that point, I really can't hate on coffee. The only thing I can say about coffee is it can create stains. You will create a tolerance to coffee and have to drink a lot more. I know people have to drink pots of coffee that switched over to ECA Stack Plus, and they don't. So that's a positive for them because, good coffee, one thing, right? When I drink coffee, and I drank coffee for a little bit, like when I was 18 years old as my pre-workout, because I want to be healthy about it, and I wanted to try it. So I drank coffee, and the one thing I can say about coffee is there's good coffee and bad coffee. And I drink my coffee black. So no sugar, no cream, no nothing. So I can definitely tell good coffee from bad coffee. Even at black, and I like black coffee. It's a solid, I'd chew the beans possibly, you never know. But it was definitely a difference. So that's one thing to say. The staining, maybe dropping yourself hot coffee, that sucks dropping it on yourself. I've definitely done that. I hope you guys haven't done it. Don't do it. And if you have, you have felt my pain, right? So coffee's a good one. I would say, listen, caffeine, if that's the main thing that you're worried about, the ECA Stack Plus, that's definitely the way to go. It's more effective. You're going to get that right amount, what you need, bang, the first time. You're not going to drink multiple cups to get you where you need to go. So ECA Stack Plus, definitely that. Over-the-counter energy pills. Boo to them. I don't care what company is out there. Well, there might be a minute, I guess. There's always an exception to the rule, so I'm not going to say every company out there. Most of the things out there I see as garbage. I don't like any of the things. If it makes you jitter, shake, heart palpitations, like crazy tingles, you shouldn't be feeling negative side effects with this. You should be feeling optimal energy without zooming in your mind. I mean, it's crazy. And some of the things I see in these people, and here's another thing. People ask me all the time, well, what's in ECAs? How's this? Doctor prescribed this is it. But they'll go into GNC and they'll ask that dude behind the counter that shouldn't probably be telling you, and it's telling you this is gold, and you're like, oh, definitely, I want 2 bottles. Hook me up. I'm going to take this. And he posts on Instagram or Facebook, I just got this from GNC. Like, dude, are you serious right now? So it's like it's not even looked at per se. You have no idea what's in it, and we can put anything we want in it. So at that point, you really should be watching and seeing, and it should come, like I said, from a pharmacy. It should be the best. Prescription. Okay, do you need a prescription for injectable vitamins? Injectable IV vitamins or IM vitamins? So either way, anyway, injectable vitamins need to be prescribed. They need to be coming from a U.S. licensed pharmacy. That's why they need to be prescribed, because they are injectable. What up, John Boogie? So we got it. So yeah, so when they're injectable, they need to come from a pharmacy. They need to be made a sterility and under a hood. I mean, it's pretty serious. They'll go through endotoxin testing, sterility testing, concentration testing. So, and that's all through the lab, the pharmacy. That Titan Medical Center is not the pharmacy. We have no dealings as far as that goes. They produce all that for us. So at that point, and they have to produce the testing to go along with it. Plus they're regulated. So that's a beautiful thing. So at that point, that's how we know what's in it. Injectable vitamins and amino acids are the future. I've said that 6 years ago to Cherise. She thought I was crazy. She looked at me like I was just stupid. Nobody is going to inject vitamins and amino acids, John. Nobody's going to do it. People just go to GNC and drink it. They don't care. And well, yeah, now we start seeing a lot of these products because of lawsuits and such, amino spiking, this stuff, this not being in it. So you don't even know what you're getting. Then we want to talk about transportation rate and absorbency. So I don't know about you, but I want the very best. The very best. If I can, I want to get the very best. Not because it says a name or a label per se, because it's going to work the best. That's what I want. I want something that's going to help me. What is going to work the best? And that's what I know. Injectable vitamins and amino acids have a higher absorbency and a higher transportation rate. So we know that if we inject it with a little insulin needle, so we're not talking about some big gauge needle, we're going to inject it, we're going to get a great absorbency and a great transportation rate. The only other way that you're going to get it better is by IV. And that's not practical for the everyday person. Nobody wants to stick themselves with a needle like that into a vein, especially. I mean, that's crazy. I get it sometimes. Oh, it's like drug addicts, you're sticking with a little insulin needle while I'm doing it in my shoulder. It's like, we're coming from a medical clinic. It's the exact same thing as doctor prescribed. Whereas, somebody that's doing drugs or somebody that's injecting something that's going to hurt them or damage their health or hurt their family, whatever it may be, that's a lot worse. This is actually going to help and benefit somebody's health, right? We should want to encourage that. We want people to be healthier. Why do we want them to be unhealthy? Because most of our population is unhealthy. Our diets are screwed up. Activity is down. We're obese. We're fat. Nobody will tell you guys. I'll tell you guys. We're fat. Americans have got complacent. Right? All of us. We've all got complacent. It's too easy. Everybody wants it simple. Nobody wants to fight for anything anymore. It is what it is. So at that point, we need to combat this. The reason is if we look at other countries, they are not at the level we are in obesity. It's crazy. You look at these other countries, and they look at us like, hey, listen, the fat Americans over there. Ha, ha, ha. It's not cool, right? We don't want to be like that, even though we probably have the best athletes. Right? So we got the best and the worst, but why not make our population better? Why not be educated? Why would we accept being unhealthy? Why would we accept that? We know that if we carry more body fat on our bodies, the more that you carry, the unhealthier that you're going to be. Show me a 600-pound healthy person. I want to see it. Because I can show you a 300-pound healthy dude or a 275-pound healthy guy. But a 600-pound woman or male, I guarantee they're going to be unhealthy. Unless they're real, real tall. I guess they're like 7 foot, just jacked out of their minds.
9 foot.
Yeah, 9 foot, whatever it is. But I mean, I can see blood work. I can see, Big Drew's another one. I can see him. He's over, 300 pounds. Guy's big. Great genetics. Lean, thin, 6-pack. His blood work looks great. He's healthy, man. He's older than me, fuck. I'm sorry, but he is. And, you know, I got to give it to these guys. Rodney's another one. I mean, if they're healthy on the inside, they look great on the outside. But if you're unhealthy and you're doing it wrong, then you need to definitely look at yourself or educate your kids. Don't be complacent. Another way we're complacent, and this is why we keep going on and on and on, is because we're being complacent with our kids. So we're being complacent as far as what we're feeding them. It's easy. We've had a long day. I've been working for 10, 12 hours. I got my husband to take care of, this to take care of. I'm driving through McDonald's every day. Man, that's not cool for kids, all right? If you're feeding them garbage at home, it doesn't have to be McDonald's. If you're feeding them garbage at home constantly, not a snack. Man, my kid had it all wrong. When he came in, I want a snack, I want cookies, I want the snack. Like, all right, a snack is like in between, not constantly the whole day. You're not snacking the whole day, right? It should be like a little in between your meal type deal. So watch your calories, educate your kids, find healthy foods and sources, right? I know a lot of people say it's really expensive to eat healthy. I promise more people are coming educated on this. There are more places that are opening, they're offering healthy foods. Plus, there's farmer markets probably by you that you could probably look into. That's another great one that you could probably save money on. You could work out deals and get fresh food. So don't, even there's services out there that send you fresh food. So you can order it if you're really, you're that, busy, I guess. You can order it and it gets delivered to you. There's food services. I've taught you guys how to use Uber and these food services that'll bring you fresh food or what to ask for because you can get it through there. You can have a fresh chicken breast cut up for you, a fresh potato, fresh rice, whatever it is, and delivered right to you and you get a fresh meal. You can do it to your kids too. If there's usually somebody at home watching them, like my son, I'll have Uber bring him something to eat that I know I ordered, that I know he's going to eat something good. Even though he's there with his grandpa might feed him, macaroni and cheese. I might not want him to eat macaroni and cheese. I want him to eat, like some chicken or something like that to be healthy. And it is what it is. So use technology. Don't be complacent. Please, please stop being complacent. All right? I said this to everybody too. Hey, what up? Tana, what up, man? We got everybody on today. This is awesome. Awesome to see you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate it. If you guys are in this area, St. Pete Fashion Week presented by Titan Medical Center, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll be in the house, having a lot of our video camera crew down there. Art will be with me. We're going to have it up. Our Fashion Runway Show is Saturday, so if you guys want to join us for that, let me know. I think that's it. Big Drew, Titan Lifestyle, Fridays. We'll see you then. We're going to talk about all types of different things outside of Titan, maybe some lifestyle stuff, diet, training tricks, stuff that you guys want to hear about. Maybe not just the medical portion, really Titan lifestyle type things. So before we end this, I want you guys to please share. If you're on Facebook, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, please tag people. If you're on Instagram, I appreciate you guys for all joining in. Check out the website. It's fully updated. TitanMedicalCenter.com. All the clothing. Our therapies are on there. The breakdown of what's in Hercules Potion, Titan Complete, Nectar of the Gods, Glutathione. If you don't know what that is, go check it out. YouTube has all those videos too. So if you don't like to read, I'll just tell you. You can just watch me. We'll tell you, all right? So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please check it out. Be a Titan supporter. Titan family for life. Thank you guys for joining me for Titan Talk Tuesday. I'm John, and I'm out.